Picture this: a quiet mind, free from the storm of what-ifs and relentless inner chatter. No more lying awake at night, replaying old conversations or worrying about tomorrow. Just peace, a deep, steady calm that doesn't get shaken by every passing thought. Sounds like a fantasy? It's not. This kind of mental freedom is possible, and Buddhist wisdom offers a clear path to reach it. In this video, we're going to explore 7 profound Buddhist lessons that can help you untangle your mind and break free from the grip of overthinking. If you're tired of mental noise and ready to find clarity, stay with me, because this could be the beginning of a powerful inner shift. Lesson 1. Thoughts are not facts. In Buddhist teachings, one timeless truth is this: you are not your thoughts. Most of our suffering comes from believing everything we think. Overthinking takes root when we give our thoughts too much weight, as if every passing idea defines who we are or predicts what's coming. But the Buddha taught that thoughts are like passing clouds. They arise, they drift, and they fade. Think about it. When you tell yourself, "I'm going to fail," it feels heavy, but pause for a second. Is that a fact, or just a momentary fear? The mind often confuses stories with reality. When you recognize that a thought is simply a mental event, not the truth, you take its power away. So the next time you're caught in a spiral of doubt or worry, try this simple practice. Take a breath and gently say, "This is just a thought." That small moment of awareness creates distance. You're no longer inside the storm. You're watching it from a safe place. And in that space, peace begins. Lesson 2. Stop feeding the what-if machine. Have you ever noticed how easily your mind jumps into the future? What if I fail? What if something terrible happens? These questions might feel like preparation, but in truth, they're traps. Endless loops that generate fear, not solutions. Buddhism teaches us to anchor ourselves in the present moment, because the future is a mystery, not a map. Worrying about something that hasn't happened, and may never happen, only steals your peace. Next time your mind starts spinning with what-ifs, pause and ask yourself, is this helping me right now? The answer is usually no. Instead, bring your awareness back to now, to your breath, your body, your surroundings. Trust that when challenges arrive, you'll have the strength to face them. You don't need to solve every possible future problem today. Let tomorrow come, and let today be enough. Lesson 3. Trust in yourself. At the heart of overthinking lies self-doubt, the sneaky fear that you're not making the right choice. You replay conversations, question your decisions, and wonder if you took the wrong path. But Buddhism reminds us, you are more capable than you think. Letting go of doubt means recognizing your own wisdom. You've navigated storms before. You've learned, stumbled, and grown. Why should now be any different? When you trust yourself, the need to analyze everything fades. You begin to act with quiet confidence. So, when doubt whispers in your ear, respond with compassion. I don't need all the answers right now. I trust myself to grow through this. And in that trust, you'll find stillness. Lesson 4. Shift the lens on negative thinking. It's easy to fall into mental loops like, "I'm not good enough," "nothing ever works out," or "this is too hard." These thoughts don't just weigh you down, they feed the fire of overthinking. But Buddhism offers a powerful tool: reframing. Instead of accepting negative thoughts as truth, we gently question them and reshape them. For example, instead of saying, "I'll never be able to do this," shift it to, "This will be difficult, but I'll take it one step at a time." This isn't fake positivity, it's clarity. It's choosing to see your challenges with compassion, not criticism. Reframing helps you break the cycle of mental stress and approach life with steadiness and strength. Remember, it's not about forcing your mind to be positive. It's about guiding it toward peace. Lesson 5. Discover the power of silence. In a world constantly buzzing with noise, Phones, news, endless conversations. Silence has become rare, almost unfamiliar. But in Buddhism, silence isn't just the absence of sound. It's a sacred space, a return to yourself, a quiet refuge where overthinking begins to dissolve. When your mind is always filled with chatter, thoughts racing, worries piling up, it becomes nearly impossible to feel peace. But when you create moments of intentional silence, you're no longer chasing thoughts. You're simply being. Try this. Sit for a few minutes each day without distractions. No phone, no music, no plans, just you and the breath. In that stillness, you'll notice something remarkable. Your thoughts begin to slow down. You become the observer, not the prisoner, of your mind. Silence doesn't erase your thoughts. It helps you see them clearly, without being pulled into their drama. It gives your mind space to rest and heal. Over time, this simple practice creates a deep inner calm that no outside chaos can shake. The more you welcome silence, the less control overthinking has. Because in that quiet space, you reconnect with your truest self, the part of you that doesn't need to analyze, fix, or fear. Just breathe and be. Lesson 6. Release the illusion of certainty. One of the biggest traps the mind sets for us is the desire to know, to be certain. We want guarantees. We want assurance that every decision is the right one, that the future will unfold exactly as we hope. But this relentless craving for certainty feeds the monster of overthinking. We end up spinning in circles, trying to control outcomes, map out every possible scenario, and protect ourselves from the unknown. And yet, life has never worked that way. Buddhism teaches us one of its most profound truths: impermanence. Everything changes. Our moods, our circumstances, the people around us, even our desires. Nothing stays the same. And in that ever-shifting nature of existence lies the key to peace. Because once we accept that life is meant to be uncertain, we can stop resisting it and start flowing with it. The truth is, the more we try to micromanage life, the more anxious we become. We try to predict the future, fix every potential problem in advance, and ensure that no mistakes are made. But none of that guarantees a better outcome. It only guarantees more stress. Letting go of the need to know everything doesn't mean giving up. It means stepping into a deeper trust. Trust in life, trust in the present, and most importantly, trust in yourself. And yes, self-trust is essential here. A lot of overthinking begins with self-doubt. We question every decision, replay every conversation, and fear we're choosing the wrong path. But if you look back, you'll see that you've made it through countless uncertain moments before. You've adapted, grown, and learned. So why not trust that same strength to carry you forward? When you let go of certainty, you're not becoming reckless. You're becoming wise. You understand that the goal isn't to eliminate all risks or mistakes, but to move forward with awareness and courage, even when the path is unclear. This shift in perspective breaks the cycle of analysis paralysis, where you're too afraid to act because you're waiting for perfect clarity. In truth, clarity often comes after we take the first step, not before. A core practice in Buddhism is mindfulness, and it offers a powerful antidote to the craving for control. Mindfulness reminds us to return to the present moment, to ask, what is in my control right now? What can I do just for today? This question grounds us. It removes the weight of the unknown future and brings our attention to the here and now, where peace is always available. Letting go of certainty also invites another powerful quality: gratitude. When we stop obsessing over what might happen, we begin to see what is already here. We start noticing the blessings, the quiet moments of joy, the simple things that make life beautiful. Gratitude roots us in the now, and that presence dissolves overthinking like morning mist under sunlight. This isn't an overnight transformation. Letting go is a practice, a gentle daily reminder to stop holding on so tightly, to loosen the grip, one thought at a time. With time, you'll begin to feel lighter, more open, more able to live with life's ebb and flow rather than resist it. So no, letting go of certainty doesn't mean letting life spiral out of control. It means choosing a different kind of control, the kind that comes from within. Trusting that whatever arises, you'll meet it with wisdom. Trusting that you don't need to have all the answers to live fully. Because in that surrender, in that graceful acceptance of not knowing, something beautiful happens. Peace finds you. 7. Build a daily ritual to calm the mind. Just like the body thrives on physical exercise to stay strong, the mind needs its own form of care to remain balanced and at peace. In the Buddhist path, calmness is not something that happens by accident. It is cultivated with intention. A consistent daily practice to calm the mind can transform how we respond to life, helping us reduce mental noise and reconnect with inner stillness. This routine doesn't need to be elaborate. What matters most is consistency, gently returning to practices that quiet the mind and soften the grip of overthinking. Begin with stillness. Meditation. At the heart of Buddhist tradition is meditation, a sacred act of returning to the present moment. Even a few minutes a day can bring profound changes. Sit quietly, close your eyes, and observe the rhythm of your breath. When thoughts arise, let them pass like clouds across the sky, and return your focus to your breathing. This simple act of presence teaches your mind not to chase every thought. With practice, meditation becomes a sanctuary, a place within you that remains undisturbed no matter what the world throws your way. Empty the mind, journaling. Often, our thoughts loop endlessly because they have nowhere to go. Writing them down creates space. Each evening, pour your thoughts onto paper, your worries, questions, or stray reflections. Journaling doesn't demand perfection, it invites honesty. And in that honesty, there's release. Once your thoughts are on the page, they no longer need to occupy your mind. Shift the focus, practicing gratitude. The mind that overthinks often lives in a future filled with worry or a past filled with regret. Gratitude brings it home to the present. Each day, note a few things, small or large, that bring you joy. It could be the warmth of sunlight through a window, a kind word from a stranger, or the comfort of a warm drink. Gratitude retrains the mind to notice abundance, not lack. Live with awareness. Mindfulness in action. Mindfulness isn't limited to the meditation cushion. In Buddhism, it is woven into everything, from walking to eating to washing dishes. Try doing one daily activity with full awareness. Taste each bite of your meal. Feel each step as you walk. Notice the sensation of water on your hands. When you are present, there's no room for overthinking, only this moment. Create space for stillness, rest and relaxation. Lastly, make rest a part of your spiritual discipline. The mind, like the body, needs quiet moments to heal. Step outside for fresh air. Listen to calming music. Breathe deeply. These aren't indulgences, they are necessities. When you honor your need for rest, you teach your mind that it's safe to let go. Creating a calming routine isn't about escaping life. It's about meeting life with clarity and composure. Like brushing your teeth or nourishing your body, calming the mind must become a gentle, daily ritual. Over time, this routine becomes a refuge, a place within where peace is always available, strengthening the habit of calm. Like any meaningful practice, calming the mind is not a one-time effort, it's a commitment. Consistency is what transforms a simple routine into a source of strength. The more you return to these quiet rituals, meditation, gratitude, journaling, mindfulness, the more resilient your inner world becomes. Think of it like training a muscle. At first, it might feel unfamiliar or even challenging. But with time, your mind begins to recognize these practices as safe spaces, places it can retreat to when the noise of life grows loud. Gradually, overthinking no longer takes center stage. Instead, stillness begins to feel natural, even in the midst of chaos. When you embrace a calming routine, you're not just managing your thoughts, you're creating the conditions for clarity, focus, and peace to grow. These daily moments of quiet serve as anchors, keeping you grounded when your mind tries to drift into old patterns of worry and fear. The path to freedom from overthinking. Overthinking is like a storm that never ends until you learn to step outside of it. You don't have to be trapped in the endless loops of doubt and anxiety. The Buddhist path offers gentle, powerful lessons that guide you back to peace. These teachings, recognizing that thoughts are not facts, letting go of what-if scenarios, trusting your inner wisdom, shifting your perspective, embracing silence, releasing the need for certainty, and building a calming routine, are more than just ideas. They are tools. Each one can loosen the grip of overthinking and open the door to stillness. Inner peace isn't somewhere far away. It's here, within you, waiting to be uncovered. Which of these lessons spoke to your heart the most? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you found value in this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Deepest Wisdom for more insights on mindfulness, peace, and the timeless truths of Buddhist philosophy. Your journey to inner calm begins with just one breath.